This cake recipe came from one of my old-time cookbooks. I'm Tess, and today I'm making a granny cake. Stay tuned. This cake is easy and fun to make. You probably have most of the ingredients in your pantry. Granny cake is a dense cake using a can of crushed pineapple and topped with an icing when the cake is right out of the oven. The results? Well, you will see at the end. In a large bowl, I'm combining the flour, sugar, salt, and baking soda, giving that a good mix to combine. Next, I'm adding in 2 large eggs that are at room temperature and a 20-ounce can of crushed pineapple with the juices. And that's it for the cake, giving that a good mix to incorporate. Just a reminder that you'll be able to find this recipe, the list of ingredients, and much more in the Show More section below. I've also included links where you can purchase online some of the ingredients and the equipment that I use in this video recipe. If you have a chance, please check it out. I have my oven preheating to 350 degrees Fahrenheit. I'm pouring the batter into a well-greased 9x13 pan and leveling out. Topping the cake with some crushed pecans and sprinkling with some brown sugar. The original recipe calls for about 3/4 of a cup to a cup of brown sugar, but here I'm using about a half a cup. With sugar in the cake, the brown sugar for the topping, and there is sugar in the icing going on top, that can be really sweet, so you can adjust the sugar level to your liking. This goes in the oven for 40 to 45 minutes or until a toothpick inserted in the center comes out clean. While the cake is baking, I'm making the icing for the top. This icing really makes this cake. In a saucepan over medium-high heat, I'm combining some evaporated milk, sugar, and butter and bringing that to a boil. Once it comes to a boil, I'm removing it from the heat and stirring in some pure vanilla extract. The cake is done and it smells really good. I'm evenly pouring over my icing, and it will fill in all the gaps and soak down into the cake, run down the sides, and soak into the bottom. When the cake completely cools to room temperature, the cake will have absorbed all the icing, and the top will have formed a nice, crispy, crunchy, nutty crust topping. The granny cake is a dense, moist cake, almost like a brownie. The pineapple gives it a nice richness. Let the granny cake cool to room temperature so it absorbs all the icing, and then you can store it in the refrigerator. I hope you give this easy and delicious granny cake a try, and enjoy. If you like this video recipe, please hit the like and subscribe button. Remember to hit the bell next to the subscribe to make sure that you get my future video recipes. You can also find me on Facebook and at my website. Feel free to share this recipe and my channel with your friends and family. And until next time, much love.